Hi chat! I'm running super far behind today, so sorry about this. I'm gonna have to do some setup as I get going, but you'll at least be able to see my setup, I guess. Let's see, what is today? Today it is Friday, June 19th of 2020. And welcome back, friends. Let's see, who do we have? We have Michaela, we have Pew Pew, and we have RKJ. Hello, already behind on chat. Yeah, well, I don't even have my bot set up, so like, I'm like super not prepared today. I did not get a lot of sleep last night, and yeah, it shows. Let's see, let's get the bot going, at least. Let's see what Bang Today has to say. Yeah, that's basically correct, so we can leave that there. Oh shoot, I was in the middle of uploading a YouTube video, so let me do that really quickly. So this one is about, let's see, Python functools.lru cache. So you guys will see exactly how I do this. This is kind of, I don't know. I feel like I mark all of my videos as beginner/intermediate. What number was this one? 54. Today explain functools.lru cache, as well as a few ways that you might use it in your programs. And then I gotta link the decorators video, and then we gotta link the playlist, which I usually do by going like this. Slowboy, do you make them all beginner/intermediate? It seems like that. It seems like that. So what I usually do is edit one of these. I should really just put this in the template for the video so I don't have to copy and paste this all the time. Then we go here. Oh, I still have to make a thumbnail. Oh man. Printing Hello World beginner to intermediate. Yeah, I don't think that's how it's gonna work. Hey, what's up, KNGL? Hello, welcome back. Decorators, here we go. This one is just straight intermediate. So GG me on that one. So we got that there. Gotta add it to the right playlist. I'll have to make a thumbnail. Dang it! Thumbnailing is probably my least favorite part of making these videos because I need to do a bunch of work for it. Which is to edit this HTML file, Python, functools, LRU cache. I already know that functools.lru cache is probably not going to fit on one line. Oh, no, that's not what I want. There we go. So this should generate the thumbnail. It'll give me kind of a preview. I've put a little sleep in there so that the preview is a little bit better. Yeah, it didn't even fit on one line as it was. Anyway, I think that's good enough. If I could ship it, right? Git diff, git add dash u, explains 54. Push that up. So then I gotta copy this to my share, and then I should be able to upload a thumbnail. And is it this one? Yes. Copy that over there. I have like a backup where I hold everything. Okay, that looks good. Then we gotta add an end screen. Look at me doing YouTube stuff so you guys can see exactly what the... Oh, looks like I have too much end screen here. Whatever, it's good enough, close enough. Fuck it. Whatever. And then publish. Okay. And then I gotta copy this here. Sorry about this. This is kind of the boring sausage making shenanigans. Let's see. Just uploaded a video about just posting this in Discord. Functools LRU cache. Check it out. And then we go to Twitter as well. Does Not Eat Booty says, hey Anthony, hoping you can help me with something. Can you quickly show how to make a proc file? Like for Heroku? I've only ever worked with Heroku like once or twice. Just uploaded a quick video. Let me get to that in a second. Just uploaded a quick video showing how showing what functools.lru cache is in Python and how you might go about using it. Check it out. and then link, and then tweet, and then okay, we're done with the YouTube shenanigans. Easy, got that out of the way. Yeah, I think. Oh, when did I do that? I know I worked on a proc file at some point because I did the like hello world for Heroku. I want to say that it's just like you name the thing, you have a colon, and then you have the command that it runs. Proc file Unicorn. I think this is the one that I did. Yeah, so you just have like it's kind of like a flat YAML thing, I think, where you just have the name, a colon, and then the command that it runs. So I think that's the basics-ish. Hey, what's up, Parsit? Hello, hello. But yeah, hopefully that answers that question. Does not eat foodie. Kira98 Live says, "Hi, streamer. I want to ask you my question in chat. If it's not difficult for you, yeah, go for it. Sounds good." RKJ says, "Already accomplished more than last stream." Right? Michaela says, "I have a name, a colon, and can follow commands too." Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck, I'm supposed to edit this too. So I am not done yet. So I gotta add this to the end of this list. Linky link, intermediate, and then I gotta go to the playlist and copy the link to it. This part's annoying too. I would really love to automate this. I find that the playlist is just like kind of hard to read, and so I copy and paste it into GitHub as well. I could probably make a web page that just like hits the API and like makes this less shit, but I haven't done that yet. Anyway, explains and explains 54, 543 done. Okay, easy. Person says, "You have VAT?" What? Hey, what's up, Llama with Memory Loss? Welcome back. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know why the playlist index starts at 2. That makes no sense to me. And I definitely didn't delete any videos in this playlist. I just, like, you know, it existed and I added videos to it. Vault Assisted Targeting System. Yeah, that's from Fallout, which I've played a little bit of Fallout. I didn't get very far because I got kind of, like, resource constrained and stuck. And basically was just, like, in a death loop. And so I kind of stopped playing. But Owen Pollock says, "Is that your title now, Xlift, until Uber recruits you?" I don't think I want to work at Uber, but yes, for now I am Xlift, and that's just fine with me. Lom with Memory Loss says, "I think somebody gifted me a sub." Yeah, so shoutouts to Vape Juice Jordan, who gifted 50 subs last night. Thank you, friend. Speaking of gifting subs, how's it going, Vape Juice Jordan? It's time to lose the buttons. We're what, like 12 minutes into the stream and already making it happen here. Hello. Welcome, new subs. We got Papa Pig Bro, Unlux McGee, El Junty, Mouse Curl, and Low Order Bit. Welcome, all of you, to Subdom. Subdom. That sounds lewd. Maybe we won't go there. But yeah, I wanted to go over what I did since last time, which is not actually all that much. Yes, Michaela, Subdom. That's exactly what I was going for. Surprised they haven't merged this yet. But I didn't do much since last stream because I was... What did I do yesterday? Oh, I recorded a fuck ton of videos yesterday, so I didn't actually get any, like, work done. Right. The thirst is real. I mean, it is pretty fucking warm in here. And although my air conditioner is catching up, I just turned it on. The thirst is real, yeah. Subdom, so your Switch, I take it. Pollock says it's better than the virtual dom. Brave Lolheart says, which Linux are you using? Oh, speaking of which, oh fuck, I forgot to upload those. I finally recorded videos for my FAQ. I just haven't uploaded them yet. But I guess since I haven't uploaded them, I will tell you. I'm using Windows 10, the best Linux distribution ever. But I'm also using Ubuntu 20.04. Hey, what's up, Fat Jesus OG? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Microsoft Linux. Babe says, with the quarantine, all I can get is a virtual dom. Whew. Yeah, that's pretty good. Polly says, are you running Ubuntu in a virtual machine? Yes. I'm using VirtualBox. And if you want my setup, here's a video where I go over all of the all of my setup for my virtual machine. But yeah. Okay, so why did I open this pull request? That's not what I meant to do. This is not what I had planned. I guess this is the only thing I did, and I did this like a couple hours ago this morning. So YesQA had a little bit of a bug where if you set this setting in Flake 8, it would just kind of crash, which crashing is bad. And so I made YesQA just skip unparsable output, which is just like a really easy patch here. I also went to Flake 8 and added an option there, which will end up in the next release. Merge requests. So I added a just very simple -- no show source, which will negate the show source argument. Fucking hate GitLab. It's such a pain in the ass. GitHub would have shown me just another 10 lines here, and then I would have had this directly. But I just added an inversion option here. Fortunately, I didn't actually have to change much code. Like, this is all I had to do to make this option work. Of course, I wrote a test to validate the change, but other than that, pretty straightforward. Netflix says, Anthony, I'm beginning to lose hope on the shiny hunt. I'm almost out of box space. time to wonder trade him all away and release him. But yeah, shiny hunting is a lot. It's a lot. Oh, are you North American cleric? Not sodium chloride Eric? I don't know. I like Knackle Eric. That's how I say it. How do other streamers say your name? Oh, you also got a sub from Vape Juice Jordan. Are you just like gift subs, Knackle Eric? Because you have a 4 months of subbage. I feel like you've only gotten those from gift subs. I guess that means you're active in the channel though. But yeah, so that's basically what I did offline, and honestly I did all that this morning. I have a bunch of videos in the pipeline to upload soon, so like we've got 4 I pre-recorded 5 videos yesterday, and this is the current recording of the stream, but that's all I did yesterday. Let's see. Yes, it's all gifted subs. Nice. JDMSY says, hey, Anthony writes code. What is your preferred way when handling dictionary/list in conjunction with property-based accessors/mutators? Do you mean like exposing mutable values out of some like container class? Is that what you're referring to? Because it is pretty tricky, because you kind of want your property interface to be read-only. But if you expose the underlying dictionary, people are just gonna, you know, mutate it or accidentally mutate it, whether it's intentional or not. Well, I guess if you're working on a large enough code base where you have enough developers, like you're gonna run into issues with that. But that's a good point. One thing that you can do if you're working with a type checker is to enforce it from the type checker level, and do something like let's see, from typing import sequence. So one thing that you can do is like def items sequence stir return self.items. Should probably type this as well. This would be sequence stir self.items equals list items. So you could do something like this. And sequence is an immutable interface. So if they're using a type checker, you could enforce this just from the type checker. Now, of course, it's not actually preventing you from doing stuff, but it would do that. Sorry, I mean like appending to the list using a property.setter. Using a property setter. I don't know what you would do by that. Property or items dot. Like typically what you do with a setter is it's, you know, just kind of wrapping an actual assignment and maybe performing some amount of side effects here, some side effects. But if you're doing like an append on a list, I would probably like not use a setter for that. Unless, I guess I do have one example where I do something similar to that. But I do it with setItem instead. No, that's in Babby. What class are you in? It's been a while since I worked on my text editor. History? No, that's for tab history. Buff? Yeah, it's in buff. Okay. So here's like an example where, you know, I'm using setItem here to, well, setItem, delitem, and insert to keep track of all of the mutations. So it is kind of similar to that, I guess, ish. Hey, what's up, Akira98 Live? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You haven't asked your question yet. Go ahead and ask. Questions are free. I mean, you could do append as part of that. I tend to go with append explicit functions, but I was curious to using properties to append to immutable types. I would probably just go with your functions. Persit says, no type for self. Indeed. So on methods and class methods and well, not static methods because there's no first argument there. But on methods and class methods, MyPy and other type checkers assume that this is always going to be the type of the class that contains it. You can, of course, annotate this with something more specific if you need to, but in general, this is always going to be C, and so you don't actually annotate it. Which maybe I could throw that into a video somehow. First argument, annotation, MyPy. We'll see. Necklark says, this is the only stream I really watch and chat on, so I don't know how other streams would pronounce it. Oh. Am I your exclusive, Necklark? Alright, Kira says, 2 months ago I took up the study of programming in the Java language, passed introductory courses on YouTube or a small article on the internet, and now I came to the conclusion that I need to read one good Java book. I selected that one and looked at the first topic of data types and what is discussed and Googled. I see. After completing the first chapter and completing all the tasks, I take and do some of that on my own. Imagine something in a program. This is a good approach. I'm 22 years old. I do not have higher education. Yeah, that sounds like a good approach to me. I usually like to learn by working on projects where I'm motivated to produce a result and learn along the way. I like really prefer project-based learning. Questions, please, says Parsit. Yeah. Oh, I don't know my own commands. I typed the wrong command in the chat. We want video idea. There we go. Hey, what's up, the server? Hello, hello. Lesson of the day, do not name the table in the database you are testing stuff the same way that it is on the real one. You might be in the wrong database. Dropping 700 million rows is quick, backups are nice. Indeed, yeah. I don't think I've actually had a large like data loss situation. I think the closest that I came to that was I dropped the shared testing database at Yelp once. And it wasn't my fault. There was a bug in the ORM, and I happened to trigger the bug in the ORM, and so we lost a table. But you know, we just brought it right back. Hello, hello, Sikulatum, welcome back. How's it going? Right. So what I wanted to work on today is actually getting GitHub login working for my CI system. And we started doing that yesterday, but didn't really get anywhere. And actually, funny thing is, after the stream, I accidentally splatted over my file here before I had committed it to version control. So I had to recreate this entire file from scratch. like a dummy. So, you know, commit early and often. Keep your stuff in the right place. Fortunately, I was able to just like watch my YouTube video and like find all the code from it, so could have been worse. Person says, this reminds me that my hard drive's warranty is over. I need to order a new one. I see. What? Have you ever like used a warranty on a hard drive? I feel like I've never cashed in on one of those. Also, like I feel like all my hard drives have lasted much longer than warranty time. But, yeah. JDMSY says, someone released a product in a place I used to work with demo mode enabled in production. Whew. Lost 126 grand of purchases because they were all free when the flag was on. Damn. That's rough. Siglenum says, it's a tough week, fucking with async.io and stuff. Ooh, yeah, that does not sound fun. Async.io is a mess. RKJ says, could you not have just watched your stream back? That is exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I just watched my stream, and that gave me the code. Although I didn't actually scroll all the way down in my stream, so like I recreated this stuff from scratch. But yeah, like I showed this on stream a lot, so it was easy to get that. MP4 backup, yeah. No need to apt-get, just record all your coding on video. Yes, indeed. Marcy says, I use them heavily, so yeah, I had a dead hard drive a couple of times. I see. I don't use my hard drives all that much, or my spinning media at least. GDMSY says, got any good uses for class methods? I seem to rarely use it. For me, most of my class method usages, actually we can just grep for them. All repos grep, class method, star.py, output paths, grab acetyling. So this should show us like all the places that I've used class methods. And most of the times that I'm using class methods, I'm using them as like a factory function for creating a class. So like you can see, oops, copy as HTML, that damn thing. So we can see here, like this is a factory method for this particular style here. So you would call style.blank to get one that's, you know, non-bolded and no foreground or background color. So it's just kind of like a default way to construct this. Whereas like this one is a initializer that's based on a mapping type, and this is actually coming from a theme file. And actually, is this from a theme? Yeah, it's from a theme file. And so like this does some amount of logic in here to do the construction, but if I needed to, I could still use the pure construction to get the original structure. So it's kind of like a way to make like alternative constructors in Python, or at least that's how I use it. I don't think I really use it any other way. I guess we can kind of look at all of them. Let's see, output paths -l. That'll get us all the unique ones. Yeah, so that's not that many files. We can run through all of those pretty quickly. Class method. Yep, constructor. Constructor. I'm sensing a pattern here, guys. They're all constructors. Oh, that one was different. Oh no, this one's also a constructor. That one's a constructor. Same. Same. Same, same, same. Oh, this one is not. This one is not. This one is a context manager. Oh, but it does construct an instance of this. So it is kind of a... Ooh, this one's actually kind of cool. It's both a constructor and it's a context, so it allows you to like introduce and then and enter with side effects and then exit with side effects. So this one's actually kind of cool. But it's also like still kind of a constructor here. Victor Stern says, at Airbnb, someone created a coupon with unlimited value and it leaked and cost the company millions. Unlimited value. That's pretty good. Hey, what's up, RKJ? Oh, with the Python, I see. But yeah, mostly constructors it looks like here. That one's a constructor. That one is a protocol with a constructor. Oh, this was my... This project was an interesting one. I was originally trying to do structural analysis of CSS because I was upgrading a Sass compiler and I wanted to validate that, you know, the before compilation and the after compilation were the same. And so I built this tool to like kind of, you know, compare two parse trees and make sure that they're the same. But it really ended up just being a pretty formatter after all is said and done. But it worked pretty well. But it was just like one of those projects where like I didn't actually intend to build what I built, and then, you know, it just kind of worked out that way. And the pretty formatter was actually pretty useful because you could, you know, compile two versions and then diff them, and so you could see like what resulting CSS would be different. But it does a bunch of normalization and you know, like it normalizes Unicode escapes, it fixes font shorthand, it also does some stuff with colors and character sets and like all sorts of normalization and stuff. But these are all constructors in here. This is a test. This is a constructor, also a constructor. Same. Okay, I think they're all constructors, so we found one interesting one at least, but that's kind of fun. Paid $300 for the 16 gig hard drive back in the day, and the warranty is still active, so you guys owe me. Yeah, that would be crazy. Hey, what's that polymathic man who says, I am deep in talks and GitLab CI. Well, I know things about talks. I am one of the core maintainers. It's basically me, Gabor Burnett, and Oliver Bestwalter. Although I don't know if I'm pronouncing names correctly, but something close to that. He says class methods are often additional constructors. Yes, that was the use that I had for them. Hey, what's up, Sound Science? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Factory type functions in the class itself. Yes, isn't that kind of coupling to the class though? Not prefer a single responsibility factory function. I mean, it is a little bit tightly coupled, but if you're building a class, like I think your tight coupling is kind of necessary there. Hey, what's up, Jugmag? Well, welcome back. There's not much going on right now. I've basically just been answering questions, but I want to work on GitHub auth today, and I think this is not the right way to do this. So we'll be playing around with this a little bit today. I guess I can show you my little demo so far. Although I am going to put this off screen, so you guys cannot see the address bar, because it puts the way GitHub auth works is it puts credentials and a path that I want to keep secret in the address bar. So let's get this started. So I'm actually, you know, being double sneaky here. I have an Nginx proxy that obfuscates what the actual path is so that you guys can't see it. So when I go to Well, first I gotta get my IP address. What is my IP address? And I'm not super afraid that you guys have access to this, so whatever, I'll show that on screen. But I'm going to this. Oh no, the tab complete gives it away. Alright, let me type this in off screen. Okay. So, and then we can put this back on. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Back on screen. No. Why are you doing this? Oh my goodness, what have I done? That is not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Oh, I guess I can just open this tab so you can see that. Okay, there we go. Very tricky. Okay. Anyway. The logs. Oh, fuck, it's in the logs! Okay, well, I'll have to change the secret again. But it's fine. It's not a super secret, so you'll just have to look at my beautiful face while I fix it. Run nginx. No, default.conf. Hey, what's up, Digital Antonius? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So we'll save that conf. We'll run this again. We'll switch off of that tab. And then... okay, bad gateway, that's fine. And we should be able to load this now. Okay. Alright. And we're not gonna show this tab anymore. Actually, I should just hide this somewhere. Yeah, we'll just minimize that guy. Okay. So, I can now load... Nope. I can now load this, and it hits my web app here, which is good. And if we go to slash... what is the endpoint? What is the endpoint? It is slash install, although we're gonna do slash login. And I'm pretty sure it just flashed the URL. Stupid tab completion! Why does it do that? Anyway, it's fine. You guys, hopefully you guys don't mess with me. That's what I'm really trying to avoid here. So Adam says, but I've checked out and loved the new testing technique. No more monkey patch, only fake classes or API and dependency injection. Ah yes, dependency injection is a slippery slope, but it is a useful technique. Pew Pew says, Anthony, have you heard of Lottie files? Sounds familiar. Nope. Oh, I remember Lottie. I remember this was like a thing that Yelp was trying to do at some point. And it's like animation exporting stuff. I don't know whatever happened to that because that was right around the time that I quit. So I don't know what we did with that, but yes, I have heard of Lottie, the Airbnb product. KNGL says setup class, teardown class, and unit tests are a good example of class methods. Yes, potentially. Although I feel like setup class and teardown class, can maybe be done in a better way. Jackmax says, yes, you pronounced this name correctly. Awesome. Polymathic says, what is the best way to take a local source distribution from the file system, but use a private index URL for everything else? You mean like you're installing from something that's on disk? So, I think one way that you could do that is with find links. So there's an option to pip. Pip install dash help. So you can use find links to locate that. The problem is Tox doesn't directly expose that, but you can use install command to do that. Install command. So you can adjust this to have your find links stuff in there. So you would do Python, Python-m pip install -- find links, whatever, and then ops and packages. And so that could get you that, I think. Fucky says it should be auth to it, and as far as I know, the information sent in GET request should not be secret. So we noticed last stream that I guess I'll just show you the sitch here. What is the other endpoint called? Not login, but install. So when we install this, it's I gotta log in. Got to log into GitHub with my other account. Sign in. Asatilly2. Oh, I forgot to turn on my password manager. Okay, so we're going to not leak my password. So we're gonna go to selfie mode. Okay, you guys can't see that. And then I'm gonna mute myself. Not leaking passwords today. That's not happening. But we want to grab this account and paste that in there. Oh, it didn't make me two-factor. That's interesting. That is not what I expected. We go to settings, we go to applications. Oh, I've already disassociated it. Perfect. Hey, what's up, Nuclear Isotope? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. The logs! Hey, what's up? I don't want gift sub. Hello, hello. Pavlin Chen says, what are you up to? So if you do Bang Project, you can look at what I'm working on. I'm working on this tool, pre-commit.ci, which is going to be a CI system. It's not done anywhere close to done yet, but we're working on GitHub login today, which is the plan. Dogmax says, if you like DI, check out Harry's PyCon talk. Oh yes, the one about, like, stopping the mocking. Stop mocking! And... yes. Sugadanum also suggests talks-i. That will also work, but it means you need to run that all the time. Just say Paul Smile? Alright, I will call you Paul Smile. Hey, what's up, Algorix? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. 3 days going well. Pew Pew says, have you heard of Lottie file? Yes, I already talked about that. Bruh moment, yeah. But anyway, we're working on pre-commit.ci, which is a CI system for pre-commit, which is a githooks and linter code formatter framework that I created. And we're working on the app authorization, which goes through this here. And when we click install here, it should do this, and oh, that's the old URL. Fug. Hold on a sec. But anyway, this is the old URL, so I'm okay showing it. But you'll notice here that we get an auth code here. This is partially secret. It's not actually secret because you need to authenticate as your application. But I know. Also, this installation ID is not exactly secret either. But it's something that doesn't need to be exposed. And when I finish the implementation, the auth callback will actually redirect away from this URL, just so that you don't see this code in the URL. But that's most of what we're going to be working on today, is getting that working. In theory, although last stream we tried to get it working the whole time and didn't actually get anywhere, so so much for that. And I'm actually out of water, so I'm gonna go fill up my water, and I will be right back. So I'll see you guys in a second. Hello, I'm back. How's it going? Spilled a bunch of water in my kitchen, but I don't know what it is about filling up water, but I feel like I spill like every single time. But yeah, such is life, I guess. Is Twitch chat in the terminal thing downloadable? Yes, and I posted Bang Bot, which is how this thing works. But yeah, it is indeed on the GitHubs, so you can check that out there. Hey, what's up, Melky? Hello, hello. Oh boy, Anthony Writes Code. Let's welcome, and hello, indeed. That is Oh, and you have the emotes now, so you can also hello. But how's it going, Melky? Melky is also a streamer, so if you want to check out their channel, I've linked that in the chat. Paul Smile says, may I take uninhibited advantage of your Python knowledge and tkinter? So I actually don't know much about tkinter. Unfortunately. I have not worked with it at all beyond like the hello world display a little graphical windows sort of thing. But you can always ask your question, and I might know the answer, but maybe not. But yes, Melky says, I got a sweet update for you. What do you got for me, Melky? Hey, what's up, Paul Smile? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What was I doing? Oh, so what I want to do is I want to adjust this to know whether we're logged in or not, and we'll actually probably get rid of this endpoint entirely. Let's see. Get user, which will return a user. And our user will probably have, we'll probably have, Nuggy says, I did a Wonder Trade in Pokemon Platinum, and I got a shiny charm. How do you Wonder Trade in Platinum? I don't think they, oh. Is that when they introduced Wonder? I thought Wonder Trade was a 6th gen thing. Oh, or did you use one of those like third-party services that lets you like pseudo Wonder Trade? That's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Tinker and Think? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So our user is probably going to have like what service they're on. So this will always be GitHub for now, but later we'll add other logins, I guess, probably, maybe. We'll have username, and we'll have some auth token. And this will actually return optional user. What did I just do? What? How did I... That was weird. I don't actually know what what keyboard shortcut I pressed there. I'm typing import optional, and oh my goodness, I'm just all over the place on my keyboard today. Named tuple. And so we'll figure out how that works first, but if, let's see, user equals get user, if user is not none, we'll use templates eventually, but I just want to do this as a simple endpoint for now. If user is not none, return. We'll just use an F string. I know this is XSS. I know this is not how I should do this, but we're just trying to get shit working. Doc type HTML body. We'll do something like hello user.name. What else? What user.username. And user.service. Something like that. Otherwise, we'll give them a login link. Return doc type HTML. And then we gotta read some docs. Okay. But we'll change this to GitHub auth callback. This is where we'll probably have auth callbacks for each different platform that we do. Paul says, so I want to have a background behind some frames, but I only want the frames to show their content and not a white background. I was trying to set alpha to 0. This doesn't work for me at all. Maybe because I'm dumb. I don't actually know how to deal with transparency in frames, unfortunately. But maybe like, you might be able to Google some like words around that, like looking for inherent transparencies or like, you know, content backgrounds. Like it depends, like what is the frame that you're rendering? Is it like a web frame or is it something else? Like, I don't know how that works, unfortunately. href equals something. Login with GitHub. We'll figure out what that's supposed to go there. It's all kinds of stuff. It's planned as a graphical user interface. I see. This is our webhook endpoint. We'll name this GitHub as well. Because we'll probably have webhooks for other version control platforms as well, but we're really only caring about GitHub for now. And I think we're just going to retrieve from the session here. I think that's going to be how we're going to do this. So we're not going to have long-lived users, but I think that's fine because people aren't going to log in all that much. And I can always extend the login period later. Do you know another person I could know this? Unfortunately, I don't. I usually spend all my time in a terminal and don't actually work on graphical stuff all that often. Okay. Let's see. We want to do... Okay, so this is how we get the actual access token. Underscores and URLs is ugly. What do you want instead? Do you want dashes? Is that what you want? We can do dashes, it really doesn't matter. Is this what you want? GitHub auth callback? And people aren't even going to see this URL, first off. Or this one. We could even do, you know, some fun slashes there too. Ooh. Because this is a GitHub ones. But GitHub uses underscores in theirs, so what what the fuck gives? Okay, so we need code, we need all of this, we send that along, we get back our response here. We do want to validate that this has the right thing. If access token not in response JSON class.abort 400 to do log on failed access token, and then we're gonna put some stuff into the session. This is going to be like our login stuff here, and from what we looked at last time, session appears to be a reasonable way to do this, or a secure way to do this. Hey, what's up? Probably tasty. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So we want to add where's the 3 fields? Service, username, and token. Service, GitHub, username, something from the response, and token will be response JSON access token. And then we want to redirect in Flask. Flask redirect. I want an emoji URL. Nevertheless, I'll enjoy your stream. Sounds good. It's URI technically. This one you want phone and back. You want the callback off phone back. Yeah. I'm sure nothing will go wrong with that. Redirect. Flask.redirect. Return flask.redirect flask.url for index. So this should log them in and then send them to here. If what? K in flask.session or K in service username token. Turn user flask service flask.session. And this might be where I would do like user.from_session or something like that. Flask.session username flask.session token. Otherwise, turn none, and we probably want to do validate against database. To do write the auth into a data store. We're probably just gonna avoid this for now because I don't really need to do it, but first it says, I mean, technically it is more efficient, less data over the wire. Yes and no, because if you like gzip emoji, it probably doesn't compress as well as gzipping ASCII. Just guessing. I don't know. But also it really doesn't matter. Melky says, have you used Django before? Yes, I used Django in 2012 to work on an autograder application for the university. But I haven't really worked with Django in a really long time. Less data over the wire, yeah. In plain text, yes. You'll thank me later when pre-commit becomes bigger than Google. That's never happening. Amazon X says, can you use emojis and passwords nowadays? Yes, it depends. Well, it depends a lot on what service you're logging into. Like, a lot of them do, but not all of them. Paul says, I know you don't care, but I gotta go now. Good luck, have fun, and see you soon. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. Green God says, what are you creating? An OIDC provider? No, I'm creating a CI system that will have GitHub login. So I'm enabling I'm enabling login using a GitHub account because I don't want to actually create my own set of accounts. I just want to reuse someone else's auth, and I need GitHub authentication and authorization for some API requests that I'm making. Do you know a lightweight 32-bit Python editor? Do you mean like something that would edit code, or do you mean like I'm not sure what you're asking. Like, do you mean like a text editor, or do you mean like what are you talking about, Paul? Person says he creates chaos with the help of GitHub. Yes, it's true. We're increasing entropy. That's our goal here. Okay, so we should be able to restart this now. And right, that's the only URL there. Except we changed this. You guys can just see my secret. Oh well. So okay, it says that we're not logged in, which is good. That is good. Although the session stuff should have failed because I don't actually have a session token set up. But let me fix the application on GitHub side. because I know it has the wrong callback URL right now. Settings, and you guys can't see this because it shows a secret. Edit. Log in. Confirm. That one. Set this one. I guess you guys can see this, the somewhat secret as I type it out on my keyboard, right? Oh, that's supposed to be a slash. Sorry, I will show you guys this in a second. GitHub/payload. Okay, so we saved that. Green God says, wait, you're creating your own CI. Yes, I am. You can find more details about it here. Legend says, I know that Visual Studio Code has a 32-bit, but I can't install it because it's a deb and not a tar.gz. If you're on, is your Raspberry Pi running Raspbian? You should be able to, apt or gw-n or apt install or like something like that from a .deb file. That should work. Okay, but you can see that we are logged out now, and I know this URL is wrong. We need to fix this URL. Let's see, GitHub authorization for applications. Not an OAuth app, we want the other type of app. This one. Okay, so we want to send them to this URL with some parameters. Client ID, redirect URL. The URL in your application where users will be sent after authorization. This must be an exact match to the URL you provided and cannot contain any additional parameters. Suggest a specific account to use for signing in and authorizing the app. I don't know what this one is supposed to be. What is this parameter? It says this is not required, so what happens if I don't send it? That's what we're gonna do. Hang on a sec while I look at where my client ID is, because I know that I set that as a credential. Okay, it's just client_ID. Cool. Hey, what's up, Fried Tofu? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Man, fried tofu sounds real good right about now. I make this like pretty good crispy tofu where you basically take what is it called? You take cornstarch, some amount of spices, and you squeeze as much of the water out of the tofu as you can so it's like dry-ish. Then you coat the tofu in the like cornstarchy stuff, and then you fry it, and it's great. It's like really, really crispy, which is, I guess, why I like it. But anyway. Tofu, crispy tofu, fried tofu, yum. D-Dister says, I can never get the water out and it's soggy AF, so here's what I do to get the water out. First I like manually squeeze it a little bit, but then I take 2 cutting boards and sandwich the tofu in between the 2 cutting boards, and then I stack a bunch of plates on top, and then I leave that for like an hour. I guess before I do that I wrap it in paper towel, and then stack plates on top, and that'll like squeeze a lot of the water out. And yeah, I leave that for a couple hours and swap out the paper towels once in a while. Unlux McGee says, wait, what? I got gifted a sub while offline. Just joined the stream now. I thought you can only gift subs to current viewers. Anyways, thanks, Vape Juice Jordan. So, Vape Juice Jordan gifted a whole butt ton of subs while I was offline as well last night, and so a bunch of you got subs. So, thank you again for doing that, Jordan. And that's where your sub came from, Unlux McGee. Although, oh no, yours was earlier in the stream when I was actually live. So we actually saw a really weird thing happen on a stream. This was a couple weeks back, again involving Jordan, where Jordan gifted like 200 subs in the channel, and the streamer only had like 130 followers, so it just started giving subs to just random fucking people on Twitch. And people showed up and they're like, I've never been to this stream before, but I have a sub. What? which I thought was interesting. But maybe Twitch uses like recommendations for that. I don't know how it works, but Jugmayak says I have no clue about this Twitch stuff. Yes. I don't want github says so. We have 2 pre-commit gods here. Who's the other one? I know it's me. What was I doing? Oh, we were making this URL. Making this URL. And then client ID equals. Maybe I should just make a function for this. Yeah, we can do that. Nav login, GitHub login, URL stir, question mark, client ID equals os.environ client ID. Yes, I am the author of pre-commit.ci. That is me. That is who I am. Why does that look wrong? It's probably fine. GitHub login URL, and of course this will use an actual templating language later, but we're just trying to make things work. Okay, so now I should be able to load this here. Should I run this in development mode? I don't want to run it in development mode because I would be exposing the debugger to the internet. Oh, I forgot to source this. Okay, so now we should be able to log in. Internal server error. Session is unavailable because no secret key was set. Set the secret key on the application as something unique and secret. Okay, I guess I will, let's see. Last secret key. What do they suggest to use for this? Secret key. They suggest only 16 bytes? It seems kind of short. But anyway, I'm going to generate some random bytes. And put them into a secret. So I guess I can show you what I would do to generate those before I do that. Sound Science says, just curious, what actually is pre-commit? Oops, that's not what I wanted. So pre-commit is a tool that I created. It is a way to install and run linters and code formatters. And yeah, it also knows things about githooks. The kind of TLDR is once you have it installed and set up, you create a configuration file which lists repositories and versions and the tools that are provided by that in a config file, and pre-commit knows how to integrate with the githooks and install all of those tools and run them against the files in your repository. So it's basically like a framework for ensuring that everyone has the same set of linters installed when they're working on a project. And yeah, right now it's mostly a developer tool, though you can also use it in continuous integration, but you need to kind of set it up super manually. And pre-commit.ci is going to be kind of a better way to get that set up. D-Disser says age, sex, words per minute. Let's see, I am, 28? I will be turning 29 in 2 weeks and change, which is coming up fast, I guess. And I am a male. My words per minute, not on this, so on this keyboard my words per minute tops out around like 110. On my other keyboard, I type at like 130-ish. Simplex says, "Are you still reading chat from the other day?" No, I've been better today. I've been mostly caught up. That's also because there's like half as many people here today, but I've been keeping up with chat. It's been going well. Hey, what's up, Yoda Droid? Hello, hello. Welcome back. D-Disser says, "I wish I could type as fast as Anthony." Yes. Shazrobot says, "Hey, Anthony. Hey, chat. Hello, hello, Shazrobot. How's it going?" But yeah, that's pre-commit. Okay, so we need to generate a secret key here. Python 3 import os.urandom. So we're gonna do something like this. The problem is this is like a lot of non-ASCII bytes. So I kind of want something that's like ASCII. So I guess I could do hashlib.sha256 os.urandom 32.hexdigest and do something like that. How many characters is this? 64. That seems fine, I guess. So I'm just gonna generate one of these and put it into a config file. So we're gonna hide that for a second while I do this. And while I copy this and close that tab. Export cookie key equals our flask. Secret key equals this. I'll stop that. Resource creds. Start the app. And then make sure you guys can't see that. Okay, cool. And we switch back here. Okay, so I've set Flask secret key. I wonder if that just works now. Bad requests. Okay, good. We should get a bad request. That's what we expect there. Because the thing should have expired. So if I do login. Oh, I forgot to actually set it. Duh. Let's see. App.secret key equals os environ flask secret key. So now if we do this again, so we should be able to log in. Can I build URL for endpoint index? Did you mean static instead? Why is it called Hello World? That's why we're having problems. Okay, surely we'll get it right one of these times. Oh right, we didn't actually populate the username. We should make a logout as well. Let's do that. Simplex says, "My phone screen just failed me today. It's flashing green. And Shazrobot just got off work. Feels good." Got off work and it's like 1 p.m. Neil Server says, "What's the difference between MD5, SHA-256, 512, etc.?" So they're all different. Well, the SHA flavor of hashing algorithms are basically the same algorithm, but they use a different like bit length on their stuff. But MD5 is a completely different algorithm, and actually I believe is broken. So like, don't ever use MD5. In fact, I think there are some operating systems which compile out the MD5 APIs so that you can't use them at all. But they're all just like slightly different hashing algorithms that, you know, produce a different result. Different maths, different you know, distributions basically. Bit length says Shazrobot, yes. Maths, yes. Not always for the same usage, yeah. MD5 is a bit out of favor these days and also not FIPS 140 compliant. Yeah, I think that's what I was talking about. So SHA-256 is safer than MD5. Yes. Jugmax says, "I am MD5 is a thing old." Yeah. So the problem with MD5 is it has a high collision rate, and I believe you can work backwards from it in some cases. Okay, we need to make a logout. Do we want logout to be a post? Probably. Flash session clear. Holy fucking, look at this downvotes. What is this weird bright yellow shit? What is going on here? What the fuck is going on? What is this? What the hell is this? That was weird. Did you guys see that? Does anyone have an explanation for this? Like, what is going on here? It's a browser highlight thing. I saw it the other day. Oh, it's from the Google search results? Oh. Huh. That's wacky. It's really ugly. Okay, session not clear. That's what I want. That is what I want. So we can do app.route/logout methods equals post. And we can do flask.session.clear and then flask.redirect x.url for index. So this will just clear the session and redirect back to the index. So we can add more to this up here. Form action equals logout, method equals post. Of course I would use CSRF protection here, but we're not for now. Input type equals submit, action or value equals logout. So now if we restart this, we should get a logout button here. If we log out, bug. Oh, it needs to know my secret bit thing there. Shoot. I think I can just do this instead. That should maybe work. We log out. Cool. That lets us log in and log out. The old stuff from Google results. Yeah, it disappears after clicking. Makes sense. Jazzarbit says, "Oh, cool. Maybe put a Google login as well." So Google doesn't have a version control system, so I don't need Google login for now. Allow you to look for the answer from Google search page. Oh, it makes sense. Hey, what's up? 145983666 who says hello, 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 hello to you as well. I'm gonna just call you Numbers. How can you use sub emotes? What in the hell? I'm a cheater. My guess is you've been lurking for a while, right? And so you have channel points? That'd be my guess. Or you are someone else and you have changed your name. Could be that as well. One of those possibilities. Google had a version control system, but yeah, Google code. Rip in peace. I farm babbies. Yes, you do farm the babbies, which is the name of my channel points. Why is this using H1? Oh, because Nginx is using H1. Makes sense. Makes sense. No, my channel points are called babbies. Microsoft HQ, someone dreamt to buy Google, but at the same moment at Google HQ, somebody had a nightmare that bought Microsoft. That's funny. I like that. Okay, so I do need to fill this out because we didn't actually get the proper username here. I hope the username is in the response, otherwise we have to make another API request. So we do login. Response JSON. I'm not gonna print this because it does contain an access token. This is actually a... Seriously? We don't know the actual username at that point. Token type. No scope. Okay, that makes sense. Don't open that link? Okay, deal. Don't click on the link. I did not click on the link. Hey, what's up, Slowly Running, who says, bang playlist. Sorry, it's not a chat command, but it is linked in the description below. Here's a link to the current position of the playlist. D-Disser says, I'm guessing someone has already asked how is Babby formed. Yes. In fact, someone has asked it so much that I've put it into the README that tells how Babby was formed. But also, one of my FAQ videos that I recorded yesterday that I forgot to upload this morning because I was running around doing all sorts of shenanigans, explains more about Babby. So that'll be a thing soon. But yes, Babbies. What did I get points for? I lost a bunch of points because I downvoted like 3 bad comments in a row. Okay, so we don't actually have... Fuck. We don't actually have the username there. Let's see, GitHub, API, OAuth app. Let's see what endpoints we can hit. Authorizing. There's usually a list of them somewhere. So they're gonna worry about resources that your OAuth app can access. Oh, this is OAuth apps. I don't want OAuth apps. Wrong. Hey, what's up, Danny Boomberg? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hey, what's up, Sandeep? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. User to server requests. This is what we want. Supported endpoints. We don't care about actions. We don't care about artifacts, checks, code of conduct, deployment, events, Git, installations. We want. What? What do we want here? What is meta? Provides a list of GitHub's IP addresses. What? I want just the fucking username. Why is this so hard? User blocking, user emails, user following. Users, get the authenticated user. This is what we want. Git/user. Okay. So request equals zerolib.request.request github.com. No, api.github.com/user and headers equals application/JSON and authorization. Oh yeah, it's the drop song. That's what we like. Response JSON. I should call this something else. Token JSON, sure. Token JSON access token. Response equals urlib.request.url open request, and then user JSON to that. Okay, so I think that'll work. Hopefully. Should be token JSON. D-Dizer says, I used to work with someone whose last name was Kuno, which means limp if your right hand is shifted over. Oh man, that's funny. Praxis says, one day someone will invent an app that will predict how your kids will look when you send your DNA info and your significant other's one, and this will be the end of everything. Semblance says, I fixed my flashing phone screen. I'm a genius. What'd you do? Did you just break your screen? That would be one way to fix it. Okay, so let's try this now. F string missing. Oh, I got a buddy problem. Fixed. Okay. Go back to here. Okay, so we're logged out. We click log in. And that should log us in. List 1 of 5. What do we got in our user JSON? User. We can get their Twitter username? You can set your Twitter username on GitHub? Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Or is this API always return null for that field? Settings. Oh, you can set your Twitter username. That seems really strange. I guess I'll set it. Why the fuck not, right? Does that show up in my profile now? My profile would load. It does show up, huh? Oh, they've changed the profile page a bunch. I don't know that I like this. I guess I can show you guys on screen instead of off screen. One of these windows. I think that the complete DNA of someone is run 35 to 40 megabytes of data. Yeah, that sounds about right. Whoa! Look at that! Look at that weird responsive. I do not like that at all. Ooh. But anyway, this is what I was referring to that's different. Oh, is this actually my Twitter? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. But anyway. Turn it off and turn it back on again. Yeah. That'd be one way to fix the phone, right? Trying to find out what the setting was that I turned off when I turned it on and the green flashing is back. Jungmax says, is there a Python dev who is not on Twitter? Well, except for Stefan Benel. Yeah, that's kind of an unfortunate thing. I really don't like Twitter, but it does seem kind of necessary for Python development and like shilling libraries and stuff, so it is unfortunately there. Oh, I like how I just blindly showed this. This is fine. But I wanted to get the just get the login out of that. User JSON login. I think that's it. I think that's how we log into GitHub. Was it really this simple and I've just been like procrastinating on this for fucking forever and it just kind of works? We'll see. Famous last words, right? So if we click login with GitHub, it says hello Acetilly2 for GitHub, and if we click log out, we're logged out. I mean, I guess it works. That was easier than expected. GitHub is very curvy now, yes, with the Love Blush. Do I have that one? No, I only have Love Brown left, and Love Cool, and Love Sign. I only got 3 of those. Hey, what's up? The Octocore Bear. Hello, hello. Welcome. Fried Tofu says PogChamp. Yeah, fucking works, I guess. Acid UK says that was a lovely French pronunciation of JSON. JSON. Yeah, I don't know. I talk weird sometimes. Most of the time, it's just me being a weirdo. So if I say JSON, it's because I'm being weird. literally no other reason. Okay. I actually just got a bunch of email, so let's merge some PRs, I guess, since that'll be quick and easy, and burn down some email a bit. Document the default always run behavior of no commit to branch. Include instructions on how to use files types, exclude types with the no commit to branch hook, along with the caveat of allowing empty commits. Yes, so we talked about this in an issue. Note that no commit to branch is configured by default to always run. As a result, it will ignore any setting of files, exclude types, or exclude types. Set always run false to allow this hook to be skipped according to these file filters. Caveat, in this configuration, empty commits, get commit -empty, would always be allowed by this hook. Oh, look at that nice fix up. This is great. I really appreciate this pull request. This individual also went out of their way to improve the pre-commit documentation. By adding support for linking to individual parts of the documentation. So now if you go to pre-commit.com and you scroll down to like one of these tables, you can actually link directly to these individual items here. You couldn't do that before, so they added that feature for me, which is really cool. I really appreciate that. It's gonna make my life a lot easier when I need to link to the documentation, and it made it easier for them to link to the docs as well. Hey, what's up, Acid UK? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. The Navigator says, "Oh God, I'd wanted that so bad, right? It's so good." But yeah, now you can link to the individual sections. Because before, what I would do is I would be like, "Oh, go to this section and then scroll down and find exclude." But now you can link directly to these individual ones, which is pretty dope. But yeah, the old version you couldn't even link to these section headings, so that was a change that I did at some point. But and the way this patch works is we added a special custom markdown for this. If you start a link with an underscore, it treats that as an anchor, so it will both link to itself and set this as its ID. And that was actually pretty straightforward to do. They overrode the link callback for the renderer and basically looked for that special prefix and set a different link in that case. I wonder if this is XSS safe. Probably doesn't matter because I would be XSSing myself, but I have a sneaking suspicion that this needs escaping here. But I could be wrong. Parson says, "Be careful, it could be a GitHub employee that wants your pre-commit, right?" Oh, hey, Mouse Curl. It's you. Thank you. Speaking of which, thank you for submitting this. Really helpful. Did I merge your other PR yet? No, I gave you the kite, but I did not merge it yet. And I think you have one more that's open as well, unless you changed the title. Oh no, you just commented on this other PR. Awesome, so that's good. And this one. So I didn't have set an NBN. Seem to be getting confused instead of defaulting to tilde cache like most of the tools do. I think I can actually make pre-commit avoid this problem case independent of a misconfigured system. I'd like to try and do that first. Price says, "Damn it, Anthony has the canary version of GitHub and I don't. The design is different for him." Yes, so there's a little opt-in that I did. So, in fact, my double account has the opt-in also. But I haven't opted in over there. So if you go here, so if you look in the top right, if you have this little, oh, can't see because it's off screen, of course. If you have this little icon here, you can go to, where the fuck is feature preview? It's like right here on mine, right? Yeah, feature preview. Why doesn't this have feature preview? They gone done fucking goofed. Oh, and you can't even click into this. This isn't a URL. Love when people do QA on their own projects. What does upgrade do? No, we're not paying for GitHub. What the fuck? That is actually obnoxious. That is actually the dumbest thing I've seen. Look at this great bug. Summersoft says this is version 2 as well. Huh. Oh, you have like a different roundier, curvier one? Or less curvier one? Interesting. So we are already being A/B tested. I don't really like the roundness, not gonna lie. Fortunately, you can turn it off with a user script. Where is it? Which node are we looking at? This guy? Yeah. No? This guy. Here we go. Border radius 6px. Look, we have fixed their round design. Now it looks less shit. Oh, except there's inner curves as well. Oh, my monitor is so dusty. So there's what? This element here? Yeah, this one also has border radius. But anyway, you could go through and squarify them again, but damn A/B testing, right? Summersoft says I had a less round version for a couple weeks before the new preview came out a few days ago. I see. But yeah, let's see. Labels, JavaScript, bug. Yeah, we'll set it as a bug. Okay, so I think I can fix this. First I want to demo that it's broken first. So this is going to be a little bit of a sidetrack here. Oh, also I should commit this code before we have things. And git commit -m add login and log out. $120 incompatible return type got response expected stir. 120. Oh yes, this should be flask.response. And this one should also be flask.response. Because it's just a redirect. Technically the return type there is return of union of thing. Are you serious? It's fucking the Vaxoig one. From Vaxoig.wrappers import response. Okay, cool. Summersoft says the wider column is worth any of the changes I don't like. Which column is wider for you though? So I feel like this is kind of the same width. And I don't really like this being over here. This is narrower than it used to be. But I do kind of like this. Nice. Nice. The code previews? Oh, you mean in like pull requests? I think I use split diff, so I don't know that I notice the difference either way. Like, I feel like this is always this width. Is it show it less in unified mode? Is it better there? Oh, I need to click this button. Of course. Huh. I mean, I was pretty sure it already did that, but I could be wrong. Display, apply. Oh, viewing a file in general also? Oh, the file view, that would make sense. I think the PRs are still the same, but let me look at a file. This feels the same too. I don't know, I could be wrong. I've been using it for like 1 day, so it's possible that I just, you know, have forgotten about it. But yeah, let's try and make a test case where this is broken, and then we'll fix it. Oh, we need to push this as well. Git push origin head. Just so I don't lose these changes like I did last time, like a dummy. We'll work a little bit on pre-commit for a second. Git checkout master, git pull prune. What is that npm config called? We can actually close out of this for now. Oh, I do wanna... Oops. Oh, you can't open a closed tab on... I guess that makes sense. On a private window? Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. Settings, applications... Oh, so it did authorize this app. I'm actually curious, if I unauthorize this, and then I do the login, is it going to take me through the auth flow? Why does it still show this as here? Okay. And we want to revoke this one as well. So we're going to revoke everything here. What happens if I... Oh, the app's not running. What happens? So this is logged in, but it shouldn't be because I've actually revoked stuff. So this is like one of the shortcomings of my login setup right now, which would actually be a security problem. Well, considered a security bountyable thing. But if I do log in now, okay, so this is just the OAuth. Okay. Fewer than 10 GitHub users. Yeah, literally 0. Okay. So that seems fine. And now I wonder, does it install the GitHub app or GitHub app? It does not. It just does the authorization. Okay, that makes sense. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Cool. We're gonna close this window for now. But let's see. Let us see. npm config user config is what we want to change here. Oh, and I can close out of Nginx. Let me do that real quick. But sneakily off screen so you guys can't see it. Okay, we're back. npm config user config. We'll add a repository test. Azafazza says, how much money do you make at Lyft? I hear they pay fat stacks. Well, if you look at the title more closely, I used to work at Lyft, but I no longer do because I was part of the layoffs. But yes, they do pay fat stacks. I'm not going to tell you what I made, but it was very good. Put it that way. Let's see. Test node hook with npm user config set. Enter factory store. I think my XDG environment variable is not set, so the npm dir evaluated to just /npm. Well, we'll find out. We'll see what we can reproduce here. Azafazza says coward. What? You guys simp enough on me in chat as this right now. I don't need you guys knowing my previous salaries. Because then it'll be, instead of just cute boy, it'll be cute rich boy. We don't need that here. Okay, so we actually also want a tempter. Music stop? Nope, it's just quiet. I think it's actually spelled like this. Hey, what's up, the Ginger Chicken? Hello, hello. How's it going? Acid UK says, the curse of the developer. Doomed to experience UI changes with the volume cranked to max. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Tempter dot join. Let's see. CFG equals tempter dot join. I think I'm just gonna give this a value anyway. Dot. Oh, we'll just do right. And I think we can actually get away with just one of these values here. Prefix equals npm temp with mock.patch.dict os.environ. What was the npm config user config? npm config user config equals stir cfg test run a node hook tempter factory store. Is that what that test is called? Why are we at the Docker tests? Where are we? And since these are all Windows X failed, then we can put this here as well. Okay, so in theory, this test should fail if I did this right. We'll see what that passes. Okay, so it is not yet right. The Ginger Chicken says, doing well, you? I'm doing pretty well. I'm a little bit tired. I did not get nearly enough sleep last night. I was up way too late. But other than that, I'm doing fine. Hey, what's up, Techno Evangelist? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Don't quite have like true techno going here. We've got more of the like, you know, chill background music, but appreciate it. Sandeep says, what do you think about writing the same on Golang and your view on Golang? What do you mean? I mean, I have opinions about Go. Like, I feel like there are things that Go does really well, like its approach to like syntax formatters, and other stuff like that is pretty nice. The language is incredibly simple, almost too simple. I wish it had, you know, generics and, you know, some other way of doing error handling than C-style error handling. But, I don't know, it's fine. I've written a decent amount of Go. Techno Evangelist says, not a techno fan, just a technical evangelist at a software company. Oh, I see. That makes more sense. Parsa says, by the way, isn't it time for Anthony to find some new music for the stream? I mean, maybe, probably. There's 200 songs in this playlist, though, so like I feel like we can't have gotten bored of all of them yet. But, I mean, you're kind of right. Like, I would need to switch to new music at some point. The problem is like finding a variety of copyright-free music is kind of difficult. Hey, what's up, Not Sabri? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Why is this passing? Maybe if we do the same broken setup here. Let's try that. Nope, that's also passing. Let's try all the rest of these being broken in the same way. Oops. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So if we just set these to DNE, speed in. I realize that I type \n in like a super weird way now on this keyboard, because I used to reach over and hit the N, like do \n, like so, but it doesn't really work so well on this keyboard. \n. Let's try that now. RKJ says, how about just the drop song times 200? Yes, we could just run that over and over and over and over. Okay, we did get a crash, so that's good. Let's see if we get a crash with this coming out, though. Weird too, because yeah, I expect this to fail, but it is not failing. But I guess this is enough to just trigger a crash, so we can probably just do this. Sudo chon-r/dne. Yes, that's definitely what we want to do here, npm. That is exactly the way to fix this problem. That also won't work because there's no DNE directory. So this error message is slightly wrong, but also slightly right, I guess. I don't know. 200, I have the feeling that they are not shuffled at all. Yeah, they're not shuffled. You get the same order of songs. I could turn on shuffle. Do you want me to turn on shuffle? Turn on shuffle. Then we'll get all sorts of stuff. It'll be a little bit more variety, right? Acid UK says, I'd always assumed Twitch covered the music license issues. Kind of, but I also re-upload my stuff to YouTube, so it's not just Twitch. But also Twitch does no longer is handling those and is just taking stuff down instead. They've rolled out some new DMCA stuff recently. I actually wonder if we do this lowercase, if it also has the same problem. npm config, because I know npm's some of their other options allow lowercase as well. What the fuck is going on here? There we go. So does this fail? Okay, so we need to handle both upper and lowercase here. I just wonder what others think about the music, including you. Maybe you can enable shuffle only sometimes. It's true. I mean, this is not the typical music that I listen to. This is, you know, I'm okay with it. Like, it's you know, a positive experience in my opinion. But it's not my cup of tea. It's not what I usually listen to. I usually listen to crappy emo pop punk. That's kind of my jam. Much to everyone else's chagrin, but the DMCA request worked as well as it worked on the Pirate Bay. Be ready to be taken down for song copyright in the future. RKJ says, ooh, cup of tea, great idea. Yeah, cup of tea actually does sound pretty good right now. Pre-commit languages node. So we should be able to unset those two variables and make this work. npm config user config unset, or maybe it's just unset, I forget. npm config user config unset. Yes, that's what we want. So now that test should pass. It should pass. Cool. So I guess that's one way to do it. Person says, I thought that this music is your way to get into the zone. Apparently it is just your casual stream music. Yes, it is definitely just my casual stream music. This is not my jam. My zone is sadness usually. Jay Brad says hello, 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 hello. We got double ones there. How's it going? It's going well. We got. Oh, I closed the tab. Let me show you again. Oh, that's print. We got login and log out working for GitHub off. I know you guys can see the secret. It's right there. Oh, my proxy's not running. Okay. And I can just show you the proxy because we're just gonna run it quickly. If we run this, hey, what's up, Samir? Thank you for the follow, and Anthony Dippy, thank you as well for the follow. Welcome both to the stream. So yeah, we can now log in with GitHub. Takes us to GitHub, which I have to actually log in here. Nope, not logging in with that account. That's not happening. GitHub. Oh, you can't see my typo off screen, but I typoed GitHub. But yeah, now it shows us as logged in, so you can see that we are logged in here. And if we click log out, it logs us back out. If we log in again, it logs in again. Anyway, that's what we did. That's what we got working. Hyped about. Cursive Chat says IP leak. Yeah, I'm not concerned about my IP address. Like, whatever. What are you gonna do? Groundbreaking. Yeah, it's not that impressive, but it does work. Which I'm excited about because it means that like I can start working on the actual webhook portions, and then from the webhook portions we can actually start running stuff and doing checks, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really good. But yeah, now we're working on this pre-commit issue, which I think we have working already. Summersoft says, have fun with the installation ID stuff. Yes, I did do some reading on that, and it did look like it's going to be complicated. Especially when you're working with organizations and individual accounts, and like playing with that is going to be a mess. Parsa says it's going to be amazing up until the point when we start running shellcode on your machine. Yeah, I do have plans on how to isolate all of that. So, and it's going to be, I mean, running arbitrary code is going to be unavoidable at the very end of the day. Like there will necessarily be some arbitrary code at some point, but my plan to make it safer is to limit the amount of time that, or well, only allow network access at build. So limit the amount of time and limit the amount of time that builds can run for. So like, you know, timeout after 5 minutes of building, and only allow network access at that point. And then at runtime, run it in an isolated container, isolated rootless container with no network access, which should cut off most of the vectors. It's, you know, obviously not 100% secure, and like, you know, you can still run arbitrary code, and if there's a container breakout vulnerability, you'll be able to exploit that. But I think that's kind of how I want to structure that. And eventually I'm going to move it into like Lambda or something where like, you know, the blast radius is even smaller because it's literally not my machine, it's someone else's machine that they'd be breaking out of. And like isolating the creds to be in a particular, like not be on the same computer that the arbitrary code is running on. So I've thought a lot about this. It's going to be difficult, but I think I'm going to be able to make it happen. But yeah, let's see, fix node nooks when npm config user config is set. I wonder who added this lint rule. Thank you, past me. I added that rule. And it is indeed correct. There's no need for an F string there. Add issue, get commit, get diff stage. Let's see. Microsoft says I just adapted the version from GitHub's Ruby version. Oh, from their tutorial? Yeah. Cursive chat says, thank you, static checker. Give this man a medal. Yeah, it's good when I can pat myself on the back, you know? Because my tool, pre-commit, was running a tool that I maintain, Flake8, which was running a tool that I also maintain, PyFlakes, and running a check that I wrote for F strings. So it's me all the fucking way down. Jesus, I'm so far up my own asshole. Zols 1516. I think I need to capitalize this for GitHub's sake. Okay, so all we need to do is unset those variables. We added a new test. Seems good. Cursive chat says, it's the version of time travel to save your future self, right? Yeah. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Did this person ever respond? They gave me a thumbs up. Hopefully that helped. If you have, there should be a comma there. If you have additional questions, feel free to open another issue or comment here or whatever. Thanks again for the issue. Bang. Close comments. Parsa says, I don't know, it is cool to watch someone like you. Deduser says, ever get the feeling you're just moving bits from over here to over there? I definitely felt like that when I was working on like feature development at Yelp. It was very much like kind of a pixel pushing, bit pushing sort of deal. But now I feel like I'm working on stuff that is a little bit more meaningful. Like, I don't know, like linters are kind of an easy, high impact sort of deal, and like building frameworks that make people's lives easier to write code. I think that's not at all bit pushing. I don't know, there's some stuff that I do that's very bit pushing though, like like my like the Dead Snakes PPA is pretty bit pushing-y. That said, like it does like it provides a lot of value to people, but I don't know, the maintenance of it is super just like, all right, now we're gonna take these bits over here and run a build over here and push them over there. Could have just used the ones over here, but hey, yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. I like to think that most of the stuff that I work on is meaningful, but who knows? Recursive chat says, I usually feel frustration from reading bad code. I see. But yeah. Okay, we got that working. What else do I want to work on today? We could work a little bit more on the GitHub log and stuff, because we do need to still, like, once we've gotten to this, we need to authorize the application. I kind of wanted to avoid databases as much as possible, but I think I necessarily have to have some databases. Forsen says, work on setting up that OnlyFans. I don't think we're going to be doing that. Though it does exist. For dumb reasons, but there is an OnlyFans account. Parsa says, I literally don't know how it's possible for you to be unemployed. I guess that the headhunters, recruiters are not good anymore. So, I haven't been looking at all, and I haven't been, like, responding to recruiters. So, I'm like, okay not having a job right now. Mostly so that I can focus on building this grand project that I've wanted to build for so long. But Recursive Chat says, what is OnlyFans? It's like a paid chat cam-like site thing? Or something like that? I don't know. I don't really understand the concept. It's mostly just like people sharing nudes for money, as far as I understand. Hey, what's up, JagXterra? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Vyatbro says, how to not write bad code. One does not simply not write bad code, because almost all code is bad. It's a special place on the internet. So you have to post, there's no cam. Yeah, I haven't posted anything there. You upload lewd pics and videos, and people buy subscriptions to have access to the material. Nerigura says, OnlyFans is just Patreon, but with very few safe for work content. I see. I see. Hey, what's up, Zachary P? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. JagXterra says, learning about Babby now. Pretty cool stuff. Yes, so Babby is my text editor that I wrote from scratch. I will actually be uploading a video probably later today. I will finally be filling out my FAQ on Twitch to talk about Babby. But I recorded a video kind of introducing this and answering some of the, you know, frequently asked questions about it. But yes, this is my text editor that I wrote from scratch. One thing I didn't address in the video is that I probably would not recommend writing a text editor from scratch. It's been a lot of work. I think this is actually one of my largest projects, and definitely like one that I put a huge amount of time into. Pre-commit is slightly larger and has, you know, slightly more work put into it, but I think I spent more streams on Babby than I've spent on pre-commit. Don't write code to not write bad code. Yeah, there you go. President says, I know that you're not looking for work, but still, the job of headhunters is to find people like you and give you a ton of money in exchange for being employed. That's true. That's true. Recursive Chat says, can you add reference material when you worked on Babby? What do you mean, Recursive Chat? What do you mean by that? I mean, there's commit history, so you can like see all the things that I've done. But there's also like streams on YouTube and stuff, where you can, you know, follow along all the Babby content that I've done. Hey, what's up, Andrew Lane X with the juices high emote. I see that. Juice isn't here today. I think she's busy doing something. She's offline. I don't know. No Juice today. It's fine. Hey, what's up, Code B9? Hello, hello. Jagastar says, what would you say makes Babby different from other tools like Vim? I mean, I think the biggest selling point for me is it's like something that I can very easily hack on. Like it's written in Python, so it's easy for me to, like, you know, build features into it, and it's easy for other people to build features into it. But Vim is like way more features in like every direction. It's also a mature product, whereas Babby is like minimally viable enough that I will use it. But Suika says, is it because of curses? Yeah, that was why it was difficult for the most part. Curses was a whole fuck ton of work. But also, like, I guess the syntax highlighting is probably what I spent the most time on, and that was super complicated. Unrelated to curses. I mean, the curses part of it was also complicated, but the syntax highlighting was... And it's still not correct. There's still the hanging bug when you have like a slightly broken end tag in style tags. But oh, Juice was here earlier. I see. Angel Next says, Vape Juice Jordan gifted me a sub yesterday even though I wasn't there. I wasn't even there either. A lot of people got gift subs yesterday from Vape Juice Jordan. Hey, what's up? Kai Likes Linux, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, CodeB9 also got a sub from that. Nice. Curses is terrible, yeah. Tubrum says to snack or not to snack. You tell me, Tubrum. You tell me, buddy. Don't curse, yeah. As Nuke says, do you enjoy writing tests or is it a chore? I actually kind of like writing tests. I also really appreciate test-driven development. Actually made a YouTube video about this, I think. Did I? I'm starting to lose track of all the videos that I make because I'm up to like 50-something. Test-driven, yeah, there we go. So I made a video about test-driven development, which I don't know. Pretty nice. I like it. It's not a concept that I'm going to apply all the time, but I do actually like writing tests. Mostly in that, like, it saves me a lot of time in the future for future me when I might accidentally break stuff. But yeah. Nerigura says, I ended up preferring learning to use STL to draw characters and handle inputs. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Vim is the one operating system I'll probably never learn. It's not hard to get like the basics of Vim. Kakonis, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Maintainer is moving away from Curses 2 to build a TUI from scratch. Interesting. They're probably gonna have to solve all the same problems as Curses though. But like the character width is probably the hardest part, where you just need like a Unicode table and pray. Hey, what's up, Kai Likes Linux? I saw you follow, but now you're in the chat too. It's pretty good. The battle between Vim and Nano wasn't wild enough. That's true. And we can start combining pieces from both of them too, which I really like. You mean Emacs? Yeah. Curses has the best name. It's pretty accurate. Hey, what's up, Koala Lumper? Yo, hi there. How's it going? It's going well. I got GitHub login and logout working. Oh, but I took down the site. Anyway, I got login working for my little thing. It's super simple, but it was, a lot of somewhat clever code to get working. Dragostera says, thoughts on Windows subsystem for Linux 2, anyone? I actually addressed this in my video that I haven't uploaded as well. I think it's really cool, but it does it requires a particular hypervisor, and so I can't use it for what I need, unfortunately. D-Disser says, I just got a sub too, and Vape Juice Jordan isn't even here to thank. I assigned that video to my team as homework. Nice. Yes, watch my videos. Watch all of my videos. Andrew Next says, it's not because you have so many, it's because your video ideas list is so long. I've actually been like burning it down pretty well recently. So it's not that long anymore, but yeah, there's still a lot of stuff that I want to cover here, and a lot of stuff that I'm like not very good at. And so I would have to do some learning to talk about it. Kind of did this one, but kind of not. I also kind of did this one, but kind of not. I don't know enough about this one to actually make a video on it, so I'm gonna have to learn stuff here. I'm gonna have to learn stuff here. I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of video ideas that I still just haven't completed yet. Recursive Chat says, I like writing docs. I do not like writing docs. I really don't like writing docs. Kai Likes Linux says, in the Ritz code, is Ubuntu your most commonly used distribution? It's either Ubuntu or Windows. One of the two. But yeah, Ubuntu is definitely the one that I use the most. Probably followed by, what would be next? Probably Fedora or Alpine, as much as I hate Alpine. Don't get me started on Alpine. The Endless River says, it looks like it's ready for production, right? Yeah, it's done, it's done. Suiko says, you did, but you also bashed TDD. Yeah, I did, kind of, I talked about the, like, pluses and minuses. It's definitely a trade-off. Kai says, I'm actually building an Ubuntu spin for the Lumina DE. I don't know what that is. Lumina DE. Lumina desktop environment. Oh. That sounds cool. They should have picked a different font color here. Not easy to read at all. But yeah. Stoyer says, as a Python dev, I learn a lot from your videos. Keep it going. Yeah, I'm not planning to stop anytime soon. Although, I accidentally, like, took a break recently. So there's, like... Well, I guess I got one video up. But, like, there was a 4 or 5 day period? Oh, it's only a 2 day period. It felt like 4 or 5 days when I didn't upload something. I guess it was only 2 days. But... yeah, at one point I was uploading a video every day, and a couple of times where I've lapsed that a little bit, but oh no, yeah, I mean, it's easy for me to make these videos, so it's like super easy, and you know, people find them helpful. Suika says, I spent hours dealing with width and height bounds on curses. Yeah, I spent a lot of time with that as well. Copyright claim on every other video. Yeah, all of my streams get claimed, even though I'm using copyright-free music. Fortunately, none of these ones have gotten claimed, so... at least I think. But also, even though I have the subscriber requirement for monetization, I need more watch time, so watch my videos so that I can hit the watch time requirements. Hey, what's up, Kyla Q? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Ubuntu Lumina Remix is my main project, followed by my HTML framework, MEML, and behind that is my UPM project. Ooh, that sounds like quite a lot of projects. SUK says, wow, love the YouTube channel, so much great content. I've already learned how to pronounce pyupgrade. Yes, that one was a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but also also like one of my most viewed videos now. But yeah, I had to like stop myself from laughing through the whole video, so it's a very like fun video for me. Stop watching his videos, Kappa. No, watch more videos. Okay, so let's see, what time is it? Like 2 p.m. He's such a geek. Yeah, I am such a geek. You got me there, Forsen. You got me, bud. Got a nice thumbs up from RKJ here. Okay, cool. So we merged that, fixed that issue. What else do I want to work on for today? None of that stuff. I don't want to work on any of that. One thing that I had started working on was... this was a couple of streams ago, and we actually got it kind of working, but not quite, because we ended up reverting it. Oh no. I forget to push this? I might have to push this on my other laptop. But anyway, what I was doing was I wanted to so pyupgrade, back up a little bit. Pyupgrade is a tool which will automatically upgrade Python syntax for newer versions. So basically it'll like burn the bridges with like Python 2 or like other stuff like that. So like some of the stuff it'll do is like, you know, upgrade format specifiers, it'll fix invalid escape sequences, it will fix super calls to be the new shorthand super, and I don't know, a bunch of other shit. You know, get rid of 6, fix open modes, and f-strings, which is what people seem to be super excited about with f-string stuff. But one of the things that I wanted to fix was rewriting old-style supercalls. This should be reopened. Didn't mean to close this. It should rewrite old-style supercalls. So if you have the base class here, and then you're immediately, you know, you have a function that calls the super function of that, it should just use super paren here. And I mostly had this working. But there were a couple of bugs that I found when I tried to roll it out. The first was this one here, where this function is not actually a super call, so if you call super here, it actually does the wrong thing. Because this is a static method, and and I think I can just use that this method name is different. That should cover like 99% of the cases here. And there was some other case as well. I had written test cases for this, I think. If not, we can write more test cases again, because I remember the problems. And pull prune. But I'm actually going to go fill up my water, so I will be right back. I will see you guys in a second. Don't go anywhere. Or do, you know, you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to force you guys to stay on my stream, but I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, I figured out why why I've been spilling water. It's because the lid was not on my water dispenser. So I was just, you know, picking it up and pouring it, and it was just spilling out everywhere. So anyway, I reattached that, and now things are better. Let's see. Kai says, PGP and GPG are the worst things invented. I might just scream because I need to push all the packages to one PPA, which is going to suck. Yeah, I know that feel. I have to do package signing for Dead Snakes, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. I've mostly automated it, though, so it's a little less painful now. But, yeah, it's... GPG just fucking sucks. It's really annoying. Acid UK says, I wonder if YouTube content creators get less view minutes if we watch content sped up. I don't think so. I think it's based on the 1x speed content time. Kai says, I'm working with JavaScript and Shell mostly right now. Let me actually put this up so that you guys can, you know, at least get some visual while I'm blabbing away. But I'm planning to move to V language and Rust. What is V language? I use Bash, by the way. I also use Bash. Parsa says, are there any particularly good quality resources for learning Bash? For example, like the Golang tutorial. I don't know. I also feel like there's not that much to learn from Bash, like, you know, tab complete, arrow keys, a few of the Emacs bindings, you know, bang dollar, control R, and like that will make you more productive in Bash than like 90% of people, I guess. I don't know. Forsen says, I love this cam model. Okay, I gotta stop simping. Sorry, chat. VLang. Is that this thing here? The V programming language. It looks a lot like Go. Why don't they have syntax highlighting here? Hey, what's up? OS Manitam? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. This looks so ugly. Why is their demo so ugly? It looks nice. Their website is hideous though. Like, it would be so much nicer if they syntax highlighted this. Built-in web framework? Huh. Interesting. Built-in V. V itself is written in V. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. They have a Twitch? With 72 followers? They have not streamed in a long time. Interesting. Huh, well, TIL, I guess. The Advocator says TLDP is good. TLDP. Oh. I don't think I've seen this before. So is there like a TLDP bash tutorial? Oh. Huh. I didn't know that's a thing. Anyway, I will have to check that out. That sounds good. Kai says, V is a very C-like language, although a little bit inspired from Golang, JavaScript, and others. Someone said it is just C, even though it's not. Is it V fast? That's funny. InterNX says, is it possible to remove somebody from contributors on GitHub? I already removed their commit and force pushed. Oh, you mean like in the list of contributors? I think it'll just go away eventually. I could be wrong though. Sigkill9 has followed. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. That's a good name. Faster than C. Kai says, the dude behind it can be a little bit weird. Their web dev team isn't great. Their website reminds me of OpenBSDs. Yeah, it's a little bit too plain, in my opinion. Master Check says V6 or V8. It was a while ago and it's still there. Then you might not be able to remove it. I don't actually know how that list gets generated. So I have no idea there. Okay, but I wanna work on this and try and get this working. And I think that'll be probably the last thing that we do for today's stream, because it's we're already 2.5 hours in, and I did not get enough sleep last night, so I need to take a nap. is the real answer. But yeah, let's get started on this. Git branch. What are you? T.py.back? Oh, that was that bug that we fixed. Let's see. New class super v2. So our second attempt at fixing this. And then we want to revert this revert. It's kind of funny at Lyft. I had a, reputation for reverting reverts, and it was Anthony revert Satilli. But we're doing it again. But yeah, so now we have that revert commit, And we want to write some tests for things that failed. What was this test called? Super test. So we want to add another no-op case for one of the cases that we found above. pytest.param. Let's see, class C. Class method. Oh my goodness. Typing \n is real struggles for me. Def make class. And then this is the base class, or the child class, which extends from C, even though, no, this is kind of like a weird case. Oh, this was supposed to take instance. So this was being rewritten to super, which broke this entirely. So we really just want to leave this alone. And I believe this test should be failing right now. Test, bang. Cool. So yeah, it's failing because it's doing this incorrectly. Nap stream? A stream of me sleeping is risky content. There's you don't want to know what might happen as part of that. I don't want to get banned. let's just say that. I mean, one website I know is bad for the FIFNex demo, and the reason I'm making MEML, yeah. Revert, yes. Anthony reverts code. It's true. Person said this does not look ergonomic. Anthony, sit up straight. All right, we'll get a little better posture here. Although I have my chair's in the right like ergonomic place, I guess. Tumbo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Acid UK says, after seeing the popularity of split keyboards on Twitch, I looked down and realized I have such bad habits. Y, HB, and all of the Shift 1-0 keys are the left index finger territory. Yo, I cheat so bad, like real bad. The Y key is definitely my worst, but \n is another one that I cheated on a lot. Hey, what's up, Clear Hunch? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But I've gotten a lot better at typing. So if we go to like Type Racer. Oh fuck. What is my account? I've gotten a lot better at typing on this keyboard. I'm not perfect or great, but we'll just do one quick test for you guys. Damn, okay, that's the fastest I've typed on this keyboard. But anyway, like, no, I have decent typing speed despite cheating. But if you watch me type, like, I do almost all of my right hand with just, like, these two fingers. But person says, have you ever recorded yourself while sleeping? Yes, because there's like a period of my life, and it probably still happens because I don't know, I haven't recorded myself in a long time, where I just, like, mumble shit in my sleep. And some of it's really fucking funny. No, I can't tell that story. Never mind. There was, yeah, no, not telling that story. Never mind. But there was some stuff that I mumbled in my sleep that was maybe not the best. Anthony mumbles GitHub secrets in his sleep. Yeah, that's what it is. Kai says, nothing is worse than my HTML/CSS skills. I can send the link for the FIFNex site. Carson says, I should record myself too. Oh, it was from Atlas Shrugged. Grumble, grumble. Pretend that I didn't type Atlas Shrugged. Okay, so this is one of the test cases that was failing. This one is pretty easy to fix, as far as I recall. Pyupgrade.py, but this is not the only thing that was broken. There's another thing that's broken. Super... Old style super calls. Okay, so right. Princess says, but I need a better setup. My current microphone is shit. That's true. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. You can post links in chat, Kai. There's no. I mean, it's a programming stream, so I feel that links are kind of necessary to converse, and so I've kept them enabled. Okay, so I think the thing for this test. This one. So the main like difference here is that these function names are different. So I think I can key off of that to make this slightly less error prone. Because if you're calling, you know, the exact function that you're defined in, it's unlikely that you've changed it from a class method to not. But yeah. This is the website. I see. I mean, you can improve it a lot by doing some very simple things here. Like, why is it not letting me edit this? Oh, because that's the user agent style. Padding top, you know. Like this is already like a pretty significant improvement to this. Like another thing that I would suggest for these blocks as well is adding some more significant padding. Of course, then you gotta remove. Now they've reflown, but you know, adding a little bit of padding and margin and stuff would improve this a lot. Of course, I fucked this up because the width is wrong now. Which you could flexbox these, and then you don't have that problem. How the fuck? Box. Here we go. Width equals. Oh, we can actually just. Let's see, what does it display? Flex, and then flex direction row, and then boxes. Well, actually, it would be these guys, right? I don't know, I'm fucking garbage at flex. There we go. And then we want margin 10px. Yeah, so I think like that's already, you know, like kind of an improvement here. You know, get a little bit more space in these, get some more space up here. Kind of, you know, I don't know, take it or leave it. Like that's how I would start to improve this a little bit. I would probably also bump up the font size on this. Looks like it's not styled at all, so it's just relying on the user agent's sheet there. You know, even just like that. Of course, you wouldn't use XXX large, you would just like set the font size, but I don't know. It's just little improvements, but you know, like spacing it out is gonna make this page feel a lot less cramped. Why are these so tall? Why are you so tall? Margin left and right is auto. Why do you get so much height? What the fuck is giving you so much height? Problem is we only see the height when it does this. Oh, maybe one of these outer things is flex? I'm very confused why this is doing that. Anyway, hashtag, oh wait, there it was. Nope. Anyway, that's my little bit of advice, I guess. Voidrose says, a bit random, but I think your YouTube content is pretty good. Thanks, I appreciate it. Person says, Anthony doing some front-end design. Yeah, for someone's homework. A little bit of front-end design. Clear Hunch says, white space is key, let it breathe. I agree. Hey, what's up, Premium Privacy Ltd? Welcome back. Good evening to you as well. It's more like afternoon for me, but I assume you're like East Coast-ish. Summersoft says, I'm not a front-end in the slightest, but Flex and Grid are super handy. Yeah, or you can just use tables, so you can be old school like me and fucking table it up. Kai says, they plan to add images, but I've yet to create the logos for 2 of them and wanted them to be tall for later. Makes sense. Overflow X, I don't think it has to do with the overflow. The boxes inherit the outer height. I see. That makes sense. More like UK. Oh, I see. UK time. So it's like deep into the evening for you. Hey, what's up, Alex? Hello. Welcome back. But yeah, let's work on this. So I think the easiest is just like make sure that this method name matches this here, which should be pretty straightforward. If it's an attribute and target's the same, and node.func.adder is equal to the function name. Where's the function name? Hey, what's up, Dom1310DF? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully your day is going well. I don't know that we actually have access to that attribute, now that I'm looking at it. Class info stack. Class info stack. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Hey, thank you, Dom1310, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I got a pride emote because of that, so thank you for that. Clear Hunch says, the pre-CSS 3 days, you want a gradient, make that in Photoshop, and bag it on a repeating background on the x-axis. Yeah, it's true. I definitely did some stuff like that. Or like you would make, I definitely made some rounded corners in MS Paint and then like lined the edges of tables with images to make rounded corners way forever ago. Hey, what's up, Acid UK? Thank you as well for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Appreciate that as well. Decay Dog says, could you take a look at my postgraduate website? I'm not sure if graduate portfolios should be formal or more relaxed. See, I don't actually know so much about that either, because I don't actually have a portfolio. Do you want to see my portfolio? It's fucking, I haven't updated it since 2012. Oh, and it's super zoomed in. This is my website that I wrote in 2012. Currently showcases the projects that I'm working on. You can browse through them using the links at the top. Let me fucking delete that sentence. This is also super out of date. I'm currently a student at the University of Michigan studying computer science and biochemistry. I mean, that was true in 2012. You ready for this, guys? You ready for this? Are you ready for the photo on this page? I don't think you guys are ready. But... oh, fucking 404s! What the fuck? Oh, we gotta fix that. Let me fix that real quick. AnthonySatilli.com. Why is it 404? All the other ones are HTML. That one's HTML for some reason. Fix link typo. Fixed. Anyway, were you guys ready for this photo at all? You know what's crazy is my hair almost is back to that length. Like it's like not You know, if I floof it out a little bit here, you know, we're pretty close. We're pretty close to 2012 me. Actually, this would have been 2010 me. This photo, but it's come a long way. But it's a good photo. But yeah, like if this website is currently broken, I need to talk to my friend who has access to the hosting. I'm pretty sure that somebody broke the code by hacking it because I wrote some like really fucking shitty code. Also, this is dead. Does this still exist? Oh yeah, this was a web project that we did for chemistry class. Ours was super fancy. No one else like put as much effort into these as I did. But we have these like nice, you know, highlighting dual JavaScript peak analysis. Man, this was some fancy fucking shit. But the reason that it looks kind of like ass is we had themes and each of them were like a, you know, a deadly sin, and the sin we had was wrath. And we were why did that the only thing that was mouse over an underlined word for its definition? There's literally only one underlined word in this. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if it still works. Oh my god, it does still work. These GIFs took so long to make. Also, it's a little bit glitchy. But anyway, this was that project. But anyway, yeah, this is super fucking out of date. Also, this Android app that used to be on the store, but no longer is on the store. I don't know. I thought like some of this web design I thought was kind of nice, but I don't know. But there's this game. I still play this game all the time. Actually, I can show you it. Android Studio. I've worked on it on stream a few times, which has been fun, I guess. Run. Come on, Android Studio, you can do it. I believe. We'll see if it works. Okay. And it's still on screen. Okay, yeah, but the idea behind the game is it's similar to Sudoku, but it's a game called Ken. And I wrote my own board generation and game engine for it, as well as like statistics and stuff. But the basic idea behind the game is there are numbers and outlined squares, which are probably pretty hard to see on Twitch, but there's dark outlines and light outlines, and so like this 3+ here means that these two squares have to add up to 3. Oh, and if you double tap, it'll automatically fill the one. So that means that this has to be 1 + 2, but it could be in either orientation. So like 20x is 4 × 5 in any orientation. 90x has to be 3 × 5 × 6 in this particular puzzle. And you can use these sorts of rules to inference the rest of the puzzle. So you see, like, if you ever see 2 in a line that are the same numbers, that means you can't see a 1 or a 2 anywhere else in this column. If you see 3 in a line with 3 numbers, you can't see these 3 numbers anywhere else in this row and column. So that means this has to be a 4, for instance. And then 4 + 1 is 5, etc., etc. This is 2, 6, 4, 5. So this has to be a 3. This has to be a 5. This has to be 1, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 6. So this can't be a 1. And then you basically inference out the puzzle like that. This has to be 1, 3, 4. So that has to be 5. That has to be a 4. This has to be a 6. 2, 5. That has to be a 4. This has to be 2, 6. This has to be This has to be 2, 5, 4. So this has to be a 2. This has to be a 5. That has to be a 4. You can see I frequently double click to get it to fill in the rest. This can't have a 2 anywhere here. 1, 3, 6. That has to be a 3. And then these ones can be just solvable. But anyway, This is a game that I spend a lot of time playing. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a bug. There's very much a bug in it just told me that I spent 90 hours playing that game, which is clearly not true. There's a time lapse bug which causes some fucked up shit to happen. But anyway, like this is a game that I wrote. But I play it on my phone a lot, which when I'm like in the car or whatever, or train or stuff like that. And now I'm super behind on chat. Shoot. Yes, hello, privacy, premium privacy, LTD. You got the channel points emotes, I see. Hey Dog says mine is so similar to that content-wise. It's actually funny. Nice. 302 to GitHub. Yes. Acid UK says student written about me page engage cringe mode. Corbob says to be fair, the copyright notice at the bottom is 2012. Yeah. 8-year long 404. So actually I recently moved my website from a different host to GitHub Pages, and my other host redirected HTML to HTML. So it did used to work. It's just like when I moved it, it broke. Minecraft, hell yeah. Ooh, that's a good emote. I like that. Clear hunch. Puffany. Is that what we're calling this version of me? I like to point that out, yeah. That sounds fun, not gonna lie. Corban says, I love the explosion of the line and the stuff just dropping off. Yeah. I don't want gift sub sales. Oh heck, not Android Studio, I just closed. Android Studio load time, yeah, it's pretty bad. SUK says, I played this type of puzzle. Does the algorithm ensure single solutions or verify that any works? So the way that I built mine is that any solution works. But I could have done it as single solution. The problem with single solution is you need to build a solver or you need to make a deterministic generation algorithm, and I didn't have either of those things. So it just allows both solutions. And in fact, if you looked at as I was solving the last puzzle, there were 3 sets of squares that could have been a flip-flop of any of them, and so it let me pick any of those. Android Studio now uses JetBrains IDE as a core. Yeah, it has used it for quite a while. Someone's gonna take that picture and make you a new emote. This is how you get free work out of people. Yeah, are you Fuzzthany? Yeah. The problem is like the emotes are like 28 by 28, and it's really hard to get like any pixel variety out of the small ones, without like doing individual pixel art. And I'm fucking garbage at pixel art. But if you guys are good at pixel art, by all means, make it happen. But. Yeah, anyway, that's my real old portfolio site. Okay, class info. So this has the bases and the class name. I think I'm gonna switch def depth into a stack. That includes the function name, that way I can actually retrieve it later. Decay Dog says that was fun to see. Yeah, I mean, you got some like real fucking old website that I wrote way long ago. But I don't know, it's still there. I do plan to, I mean, my to-do list never gets shorter, so I say that I plan to improve it at some point, but is that actually gonna happen? Probably not. Kai says, anyways, I was wondering what I should write for an article this week. No idea, man. Just work on whatever you want to work on, right? Korbob says, why do you think this is such garbage? Oh, my website? I don't know, because it was 2012. It's been almost 10 fucking years since I wrote that. Like, surely it's garbage at this point. Actually, I wonder how the HTML is working. Is it jQuery? Google Analytics in the head, that's old school. No JavaScript. Huh. Ooh, region comments. Man, I remember these. This is probably back when I used Visual Studio to write this. And I had a plugin that if you had region comments, it would make collapsible regions. Ooh, floats. Some good shit right there. The CSS actually isn't that bad. Except for the floats. Although floats probably actually made sense in this context. So maybe it's fine. I don't know. I think it like looks alright, I guess. Could be better. Ooh, these are some rounded top right, bottom left. Oh, I actually kind of like that. Huh. But yeah, I never finished this either. But I had high hopes for this. Oh, your emote, I see. Oh. It's really hard to see though. My emote is garbage, not your website. I see. This is Decay Dogs. HireSteven.co.uk. See. Whoa. I was not ready for the wiggles. I only have a contact form. That's fancy. The wiggles is a little bit distracting. It's kind of cool, but it's also a little bit distracting. I would also bump up the font size on... Oh, why can't I... Why did you set unselectable on these? Holy shit, why is there so much CSS here? What is going on? At what level is that set? Yeah. Uh-oh. It got reset somewhere else. Anyway. Unselectable is kind of annoying in my opinion. But seems fine. Nice and simple. Some good setup there. No CSS3 and no HTML5. I think it was HTML5. Wait, was it really using, 4.01 transitional? No, this is HTML5 at least. But not any features of it. Corbab says, this is the guy we were taking advice from. Let that sink in for a minute, Kappa. Alright. To be honest, the website I made 10 years ago used a Flash MP3 player. Nice. Prices says, Anthony, did you see the thick Putin meme? I don't think I did. Graphic design is my passion vibes here. Disable the select, I'm not sure why, honestly. It makes sense. SDK says, a fellow highlight reader. So I don't always highlight read, but especially when I'm streaming, I will highlight read just so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. Some good old wiggle. Wiggle, yeah. Hey, what's up, Big Chungus 2014? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Kai says, I do a shameless plug and I get ignored. Oh, did I miss yours? I did miss yours. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to miss yours. Ooh. I like that. This is feels like PowerPoint. If only you could color the scroll bar. I don't know how I feel about the background changing size though. This is pretty slick. I like that. Cool. Looks good. It's based on a theme, but all the content is either copyright free or made by me. Nice. Nice. Why is there a border at the top here? Or is there not? Is this just the browser? That's fucking annoying. How do I fix that? We've got margin 0, padding 0. Where's the border coming from? I wonder if it shows that in Firefox. No, I think it's a Chrome bug. Yeah, because it looks normal here. No, no. Oh, there is a top border. Where the fuck is the top border coming from? Sorry, this is bothering me. Border top left radius. It's not that. Not that either. Header. This says border bottom. Images. Footer. Contents. That's what it is. Oh no, that's content. What? What the fuck? Why do you have a border? It's like very clearly a border. Where does it come from? There's no border here. There's no border here. It's not on the H1. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't actually care. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck everything about this. Hey, what's up, Tivoro Gleha? Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I butchered your name, but welcome to the stream. It's clearly coming from the depths of 2012 web design that is quite obviously voodoo incantations, right? Kai says, I gotta go have fun. Thanks for stopping by. Big Chunga says, just join the stream. What are we doing? I was looking at my really fucking old... It's the margin top on the H1? Is it really? Oh, it'd be great if I could spell my own fucking name. I probably hit the Y key, just not the Y key. So it's the margin top on this guy? Oh boy. I don't think it's that. Hey, what's up, Uncharted Zones? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We could reset all the margins. Yeah, it's still there even if we reset all of the margins and padding, so I don't think it's that, somehow. Div class equals bar? This one? We can just delete this node and see if it does anything. Delete elements. Nope, it's not that. Anyway, I'm done working on that. So, Big Chungus, what we're working on is I wrote this tool called pyupgrade, which is a code formatter, and it will change Python syntax to better Python syntax. Oh, my title doesn't reflect this at all, but anyway, that's fine. And what we're working on is rewriting old superclass calls to the new superclass calls. And I actually rolled this out, but it broke some stuff, so I rolled it back, and this is one of the things that we're fixing. And we're fixing this by doing a stack here. List stir. Track depth. So the problem is any function def could be... What is your type? Function def, async function def, or lambda? Lambda will not have name. So a function def will have name, but a lambda will not. Lambda... Lambda pass. What do you mean invalid syntax? Oh, it's lambda none, duh. Alright. Lambda does not have name. Fuck. Shoot. Oops, what did I press? There we go. Let's see, def name equals node.name if, or I guess none, empty string, if its instance node ast.lambda, else node.name. Def names dot append def name. If len def names is equal to 1, def names okay, that should work. And of course it does. Guy Y says, looks like the background image on the body has a top border. Is it really the background image? Is that really what it is? I didn't know there's an image. Why is there an image? Why the fuck did I use an image for this? Is it actually a gradient? That's not what I wanted. Why did I use a fucking image for this? You're right, that's where it's coming from. Son of a bitch. Why did I do this? This is like peak 2012 web development right there. Fucking repeat background image with a gradient. Fucking peak 2012. Why is it 5 wide also? That makes no sense. It should have just been 1 wide. God damn it. Here's the Putin meme. The only thing that I like is the music. Oh, well, if it has music, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to watch it. What the fuck? Alright. Post this in the memes channel in Discord and I'll look at it. But yeah. Fucking background images. Thank you for finding that, guy. Why? That's how you kept sizes low, and why it was only repeated one direction. Like I said, voodoo incantations. Yeah, I should probably switch it to be a gradient now. Just close it. Now we know. Yes. Yes. We have figured it out. The fuck? Why did that test fail? Oh, because it didn't do any rewrites. Of course. Because I probably wrote a placeholder. Yeah, I did. Self.class info stack -1 dot def names 0. So the function name is the same as the def name. So that fixes the first thing. Guy, why? Yes. Person says PyTest goes brrr. Indeed it does. So that fixes one of the bugs. Hit and shoe. Git commit -m fix bug where calling different superclass method. Fix bug with calling different superclass method. Korob says, if you'd like, we can open a PR a la MS-DOS pull 1. Refactoring, just cleaning up some old cruft. Did they just delete all the files? I see. Sorry for the big text. Oh boy. Yeah, I saw the diff here. When my mind immediately jumped to this. But yeah. Please don't. I don't need that in my life. Okay, so that's one of the bugs that I want to fix. The other bug that I found is this. So this should in theory just do this and put super here. But what it does right now, pi3 plus t.pi. What it does right now is it fucks up the the formatting real bad. I don't know why it's so bad. But it also probably means that there's other examples in pyupgrade that have the same problem. Because I think I was just using the same approach as some of the other ones. So let me see what's up with that, why that's doing that. But I want to say that, yeah, like this one should do the same thing, I think. 6.assert raises regex. So like, does this one fuck up similarly? That didn't even rewrite. Why didn't she rewrite? Assert raises regex. Is 6 and not star args. Why didn't it rewrite this? Why didn't it rewrite this? Does it rewrite this one? Is it because it's multiple lines? No. Fuck. Does this just not work? I guess this just doesn't work. Azafazza says, is this dude unironically using Nano? Never thought I'd see the day. So it's not actually Nano, but yes, I was unironically using Nano until I wrote my own text editor based on the ideas of Nano. Nano Control C, he needs some sleep. It's true, I do need some sleep. I need a fucking nap. I do want to figure out why this isn't working though. Because it should be working. Oh. Right. This thing is broken. So I wasn't actually rewriting the file. So that's why I was confusing myself. That's why I was confusing myself. Okay. I need to read the status message at some time. I also need a nap. So does this screw up in the same way? No, this one works fine. What the hell? Why does this one work? I don't know. I need to figure that out. But you're right. I need a nap. I'm fucking tired. I'm gonna sign off here. But I'm gonna push this work in progress branch. And I'll work on the rest of that later. But let me make this as a pull request so that I remember to look at it, because otherwise I'm probably just going to forget about this. Draft, create. What did I call it? What did this title list for? I'll put that same title here. Okay, but anyway, let me do my little spiel, and then we'll find you guys a channel to go watch someone else do stuff. But yeah, if you like the content that you saw today, I upload all of my streams to YouTube, and that's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. There's also additional educational content here, which I try and upload almost every day, where you can see other stuff that I talk about and explain, similar to how I answer questions in chat. I've been streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. However, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, so we're taking a day off tomorrow. I've got some stuff to do, so we won't have a stream tomorrow. So no stream tomorrow, sorry. But I announced my streams in two places. One of them is on Twitter, and that's twitter.com/codewithanthony. Basically, I post something like this here, where I basically say, like, I'm going to be streaming in some amount of time, and then it happens, and I go do it. And I also announced those on my Discord, which you guys are free to join. It's a little programming Discord where, you know, there's a memes channel, but also we just like talk about Python and code and other fun stuff, and it's kind of a nice little community. But thank you all for stopping by. Let's go find someone to raid. Oh,
Ludwig 7.
Before we find someone to raid, thank you Mindful Fox for the resubscription. You're up to 15 months. 15 months. Oh man. that's a ton. But thank you for the resub, Mindful Fox. And yeah, let's go find someone to raid. Right on time, Mindful Fox.